Alright guys, so this is the one you guys have been waiting for, probably one of the most legendary bloodlines to ever be introduced into Shindo Life. It's going to be the RELL KG. Now, unfortunately with the RELL KG, seems to be an issue, but first I'm going to show you guys this mode. Very cool, as you guys can see. We got this floating man behind us. It drains 1 mode a second. So, very, very cool mode, all things considered. It's kind of funny in my opinion. But yeah, look at this. Look at this boy right here floating behind me. 1 mode drain a second. Let me remind you guys of that. So, it almost gives you 3,000 stat points to every single stat. And it's 1 mode drain a second. So, this is an easy double stack mode. Probably one of the strongest double stacks in the game, in my opinion. As you guys will see from the C-Spec if you guys haven't seen it already. Now, the thing I was saying about earlier, unfortunately, the first 2 abilities of this bloodline are on a huge cooldown. 2 hours to be exact. You cannot bypass this in any way. There's no way to bypass this 2-hour cooldown. So they put a lot of thought into the cooldown. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So I can't show you guys these moves firsthand, but I will be showing you RELL's POV. Now, the first move of this bloodline, what it does is when you hit somebody, it does give them RELL coins. It doesn't do that much damage, but it gives them RELL coins and Rio. Just an overall pretty good utility move. You can use it on friends. I don't know why you would ever use this on your enemies, because you give them free RELL coins, so there's not really any point in doing that. But it is a very cool... I do actually really like this bloodline. I think it's a very cool addition to the game, because not every bloodline has to be something that you use in PvP. Even though, as you guys will see, this actually is probably the best bloodline in the game for PvP, as you guys will find in a second. But the first and second move are very utility based. And the third move is too, actually. So the first move, guys, like I said, it gives them RELL coins in Rio. Not a very, it's not something that'll blow your mind, but being able to give someone RELL coins is absolutely massive. The second ability actually gives you RELL coins in Rio. But like I said, these moves are on 2-hour cooldowns. The one that gives you Rio, I do think can be better for you, because as long as you log on every 2 hours and use this move, you have infinite Rio. It doesn't give that much, but it gives enough that if you do this enough times, you pretty much, I mean, like you basically have infinite Rio, infinite RELL coins. There's no point in not actually doing it. Now, the third move of this bloodline, which isn't on a cooldown, only going to cooldown out 2 seconds, it does no damage, as you guys can see. But first of all, it does actually stun lock them, as I'll show you guys. Try to M1 when I use it. So I'm telling him to M1 when I use it, right? So as you guys can see, you can't cancel this move. He also was doing 0 damage to me. So this move, guys, is an iframe. It is a 2-second iframe that infinitely generates Rio for everybody. Like you guys can see, it's an iframe. I think this was overlooked. I don't think this is intentional, but right now it is literally an infinite iframe, and it also gives you a small speed boost. So look at this. This move. Look at this thing. Infinite iframe, 2-second cooldown, and you get a walk speed boost. It's hilarious. It doesn't drain anything. As you guys can see, look at my Rio. I'm at 28.8 million. I'm gonna hold this down for a second, and you guys will see. It should actually go up. It does only give you like 5 a second, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys, but it does give Rio, guys. So let's get started on the most broken move of this bloodline. So the weapon spec, guys, basically what happens is it's a counter, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it has a 1-hour cooldown, so I'm also going to have to show you guys that move from RELL games. 1-hour cooldown on this move. It's basically just a counter move. It does the same thing. It gives you stuff like all the other ones do. It's a very cool move, very utility-based move. And then you actually, the throwable, it doesn't exist. But you know what does exist? This C-Spec. Look at this. So, first of all, it has an, it's voiced by RELL. Insane animation. Look at this right now. This is so cool. I really enjoy this. Like, we need more of these in the game, but... So, you guys will find out here in a second. So, I will say before it happens, it gives them 50 million experience. But it one-shots them. It does 500,000 damage, I'm pretty sure. And it also does one-shot. I think it's on a cooldown. Yeah, it's on a 1-hour cooldown. So you can one-shot anybody that you want every hour. Very broken. It also gives 50 million experience, so it can pretty much rank up anyone to like level 1000 immediately. But yeah, I'm sure you guys can see that how broken this bloodline actually is. I'm going to show you guys the RELL POV and all that stuff. But yeah. I love this freaking bloodline. I'm going to use it a lot whenever I play Shindo Life because it is absolutely hilarious in my opinion. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the RELL Bloodline showcase, let me know in the comments below what you think about this bloodline. And yeah, hopefully see you next one, guys. Bye-bye.